these athletes and celebrities are getting on these podcasts and wheels are off. They're just sharing things that they shouldn't be. Like Charlize Theron yesterday being like, I had the hottest ass with a 26-year-old and she's 50. We don't care about this stuff, okay? But because the MSM mainstream isn't where it's at anymore, now these celebrities are scrambling and wanting to be seen, so they're now having to go and talk about stuff that they would never have been shown on mainstream Channel 4, you know? So now we have Lance Armstrong, and he is crying me a river about the fact that he got sued. Y'all, he was a cyclist, okay? Just bicycles. He was riding the bicycles. And he was a winner. But he said, the game changed and I wasn't going home. I was there to do a job. To ride a bike? Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. And if you're in the sports world, I'm sorry. I just find it so... Like, really? That's a job? I don't know. People do it for fun. So to make it like anyway, he calls it a game. Like, I was there to play the game. So he's trying to say that first it was bread and water and we're just using our God-given talents. And then the game changed and it was all the shooting up stuff, the illegal stuff. But that was how the game was played. So, duh, I'm going to continue to do that. Because I want to be the best. I want to be better. I want to be the best derugged up person out there. I can't just be on bread and water. I need to play the game with the other illegal things. Or how about this, Lance? You could have come out and said, blown the whistle on that whole operation and said, hey, there's doctors that are trying to us. There are people that are on substances. The game has changed and it's not fair anymore and we need to really look into this. How about that, Lance? Then you wouldn't have been sued, but you wouldn't have been a winner either, probably. They would have, but you could have. See, why aren't people doing this strategically? Find a group of you to come out together and say, hey, there's some illegal activity here and we don't want to be any part of it. Golly. And then he's like, and I had to raise middle school kids at this time and that's the hardest age to do. Oh, you're crying. You did illegal things, but so did everybody else. Anyway, now I'm on a rant. Okay, you need to see this. And the man is hot. I don't care that he has one testicle. I mean, I would. But does he have a prosthetic one that we could, like, so that I wouldn't have to, like, that there's just one? I don't know. Help. Okay, why does my brain go there? Oh, stop.
Right, I went from hero to zero overnight. I got sued by everybody and their dog. I had to navigate all that stuff. I had to figure out how to raise three of my kids at the time. Were in middle school. It's the worst time for kids. That's what I was worried about, right? But that may not be an answer that anybody likes, but I never struggled with that. Played the game the way it was played. Again, sucked. Wasn't what I signed up for, but here's the thing. I wasn't going home. I went over to do a job. I felt like I was put here to do that job. If the game changes, I'm going to change. I would have loved to do the job with all the God-given gifts that I have. And we all just eat bread and water. I'd have kicked their ass the same. It's fine, but the game changed.